We have something that is pretty rare in South Africa.
Why do I cuss? John 3:12 scumbag. For the people that don't know, or this is their first time seeing this, I have little baby wiener. I have Tourette syndrome. Tourette syndrome. I have Tourette scumbag. Tourette syndrome is an involuntary motor and vocal disorder. So I have lack of control. That's an atypical wiener. That's a little baby wiener. It's a disabled wiener. Micro penis. Personally, I think there's a lot of confusion with why I cuss. And I just wanted to break this down very simply for you. Dildo head ass. Pumpkin head ass. I don't cuss because I think it's cute. I don't want to, but simply fuck off. Yeah, wind it up. Wind up your own wiener, scumbag. Personally, I don't want to. I have corpulalia. Wind it up. Wind up your own wiener, scumbag. Jesus, take my fucking wheel. Go. She's giving little baby wieners. Corpulalia is hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It would be that. I don't do it because I think it's cute.
3 things I wish everybody knew about having Tourette syndrome. 1. Tourette syndrome looks differently for each person with Tourette syndrome. For example, some people with Tourette syndrome have coprolalia, which is the involuntary utterance of swear words or other obscene words or phrases. And some people, all their tics are is they have to blink a lot or raise their eyebrows a few times. And just because somebody has Tourette syndrome doesn't mean they have coprolalia, where they'll be swearing all the time. And just because somebody who has Tourette syndrome is swearing a lot does not mean that they are faking. But in both instances, it affects their lives a lot.
Okay, so this person asks, are you possessed? Meow. No, I am not possessed. I have Tourette syndrome, and I've already explained multiple times on my channel what Tourette's is and how it works. Yep. So I'm not going to do that again. But I will say that when you say things like this, it can be extremely hurtful to people who have Tourette's, because when you say possessed, people think some dark energy or a demon, and my body and my brain are causing this, and the idea that there is some evil entity living within me just feels incredibly gross.
So Jack, this is my son Jack, who is 21. Jack suffered with Tourette syndromes for 12 years now. It's got progressively worse. No, he doesn't respond to medication or anything else. We are looking for funding for a deep brain stimulation because the NHS won't fund it. So as you can see, it affects his everyday life. He has absolutely no breaks at all. Jack, can you just briefly say how it affects your life?
It's just disgusting. Cannot deal with it.
I think you can see from that how it affects his life. I don't think I can add any more to that.
I'm always on. off.
And you have to do 2 for any questions before I
Shut up, you're bald.
before I start the course on the coordinates, which are systems we did 6 million years ago, and reset the clock. Then coordinates you're going to learn more about if you take invertebrate zoology. Nice transitional phylum.
Oh, wait. Oh, how do I sleep with Tourette's? Most people have asked this question multiple times. And the answer is with great difficulty. So, I always tell people, like, imagine trying to sleep while you're still moving and still talking. Fuck off. Oi. So, I have to have a completely pitch black room. I put in earplugs so I don't hear anything to try and limit the reactive tics. The mattress I have, so I obviously share a bed with my partner. The type of mattress I have, if I move on one side of the bed, he won't feel it on the other. He also sleeps with earplugs in because fuck off. Oi. No one needs a Tourette's alarm clock. So it takes me hours to get to sleep. And on average, I sleep about 3 to 4 hours. Fuck off. Unbroken a night. I've been told I do jolt and move when I'm asleep. Fuck off. But I don't ever notice. And occasionally I will tick myself awake. Once I am asleep, I tend to be okay, and I can get a good 3 or 4 hours in. Before I'll sort of tick myself awake. And then if it's at a weird time, like say about 3 a.m, I'll try and go back to sleep, but usually, fuck off. Oi. There's no point.
So there's this other trending syndrome on TikTok. Not to say it in a bad way, it's Tourette syndrome, ne? Not to say it in a bad way, but then imagine dagi imutwir. So guys, as I was saying,
This is not a tick. There's fire. Stop, drop, and roll. Hey. Donut round. Hi. My house is on fire. This is not a tick. There's fire. Stop, drop, and roll, because I'm a chicken nugget. Quite. No, I don't. Who in the hell put the muffins in the freezer? Ooh, I just ripped my lip. Life lesson. Stop, drop, and roll, because I'm a chicken nugget.
We have something that is pretty rare in South Africa.
You know, some people need to stop taking everything as a joke and educate themselves. You made a TikTok video saying you have Tourette's, but you don't really have Tourette's for views. Don't you have over 1 million followers? And you wanna make a joke about having Tourette's? All I can say is I'm just so disappointed. When did we get to the point where we're gonna do that for views? People actually go through that, and we should be bringing awareness and not making jokes about it. It's not funny. Please educate yourself. At the end of the day, I don't care what any of y'all have to say. Honestly, it's still wrong. No matter how many times you can tell me, where's your sense of humor? Oh, it was just a joke. If you know Seemah, you know that she just makes jokes. That's not the point. The point is that it's wrong. It doesn't matter who you are. You could have one follower, you could have 1 billion followers. If you're doing it and it's wrong, it's wrong. Doesn't matter who you are. Like, come on, guys. Like, being an influencer doesn't exclude you from, oh my gosh, let's speak about it because it's wrong. It's wrong. We should speak about it. Y'all that want to defend and be like, oh, it's funny. It's not funny. Y'all are part of the problem. That's what it is. You want to stand up for things that are not right. Where did your humanity go? God bless y'all. Because no, like what? Since when do we joke about things like that? Like, maybe I'm living under a rock. I don't know. When did we start joking about things like that? Come on, guys. She is funny, yes. But that specific joke is not it. Like, some of your arguments in the comments are so pathetic because it's like, oh my god, so many people do it. Like, she's not the first person to do it. Okay, clearly you a follower. You just follow. You know, you don't stand up for what's right. Like, I'm not gonna argue with a person that just follows, you know? I'm gonna argue with people that can't tell the difference between right and wrong. I might as well go argue with a child. Y'all are grown people. Y'all should know the difference between right and wrong. That video was wrong, point blank, period.
Guys, hear me. First and foremost,
Who said guys I'm tagging?
I'm not a cow. Listen, I'm gonna make you sweat, make you wet, make you wet. I'm gonna make you scared, little baby, pissing in your pants of pressure.
Vault unlocked. Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kai, and this is the Vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Right? In this video, you guys, I want to talk about Seemah and her distasteful tic video. Seemah created a video on TikTok where she was confessing to the public about a disorder or a health issue that she has. She said that she has tics, and she started doing those tics and saying the cuss words. Because you know, if you've been on TikTok, you've seen the people that do the tic videos, right? Tourettes or tics. It looks very, very uncomfortable. So Seemah was confessing to people that she has this thing, whereas we've never ever seen Seemah on any video, anywhere, on her page, on the podcast, or anywhere, having those tics. Seemah thought that it was going to be a funny thing to do. I don't think it's funny. I think it's very distasteful. It's very rude. You can only imagine the people that actually have those real tics, how they feel, it must be so exhausting to have tics or Tourettes. It just seems like a lot of work. It seems so exhausting. And for such a big influencer to come out and play or act like, oh, I have this thing, I think is very distasteful. Not everything is just content. It's so offensive. There are people that actually create pages for awareness so that people can understand what they are going through or what people that have this condition look like, sound like. It's not a joke. There's a spiritual something there. There must be. Satan thinks that it's a joke to do this to these people. One taller. Because even little kids that you wouldn't expect to be saying those words. Maybe those words don't fly around in their homes, but those are the words they say. That thing of having those tics and Tourettes is not a joke. It looks painful, guys. It looks exhausting. So I'm very disappointed in Seemah creating that video. And I'm also very disappointed in the people that are saying, oh, it's just content. She's not creating any awareness. She thought it was going to be funny and a joke. And you're going to say now, that is Seemah's TikTok content, to be funny, but you're gonna use something like that. What's next? You're gonna start taking videos about R-raping or murderalizing and make that jokes for awareness. Come on, you're lying. It's for clicks, views, it's for drama, it's for, you know exactly what it's like. These people think we're so stupid, eh? It's so exhausting. As much as it is exhausting for those tick people, it's so exhausting to see these things. You're such a serious person at this point, as an influencer, to think that that is funny. What's next? You're gonna joke about GBV, R-raping, murderalizing, the S word. That's where it's leading to everything. Satan is a deceiver, you guys. Satan is a deceiver. Everything must be a joke. No, it's not a joke. He's masking it as a joke for you guys to be entertained, so that you don't see what he's doing. Normalizing these kind of things, so that it's acceptable. It's not a joke. It's disrespectful. Imagine as a mother, if you start to notice your child doing these things. It's so traumatizing to any mother that has a child with a mental health condition, enjalo, Asperger's, bipolar, the tics, all these things. It's so traumatizing, not only to the child, because these kids, they wonder, they sit there and they think to themselves, why am I not like everybody else? Why do I have to take all this medication? They're still in there. And they always feel like they're doing something wrong because they're different. It's wrong with that thing. Not only for the parents, but for the kids as well. So it's not some kind of, I'm creating awareness to the tics. No, you thought it was a joke. If anyone thought it was funny, you can just leave my page now. Go away. I don't like that kind of thing, especially when it comes to little kids. But also these people, for the rest of their lives, in a way, it's like they are little kids. No matter what they do, their brains don't really develop. They always have to be taken care of. And they are trying out here to actually bring about the awareness with their pages, to educate people. Because when you see someone doing those things and swearing and all these things, you're like, it's mang. Until they can actually even get, some of them can't even get the words out. They can't, it's so hard. They have these attacks frequently. They can't go like you and go get their eyelashes done because they're going to be ticking the whole time. They can't just randomly just do whatever they want in life because they're going to have those tics the whole time. Not only does it make them uncomfortable, it makes everybody else, it does. When you're around a person or people that are not functioning at your normal level, you always do think, hey, you get uncomfortable. You don't even know how to proceed further. And now as a big influencer, you want to joke about it. Not everything is a joke. There's other TikToks that I've seen of people reading Braille. Braille is the language that blind people use, right? I don't like those videos. And they'll pop up now and I don't like those videos. They make me feel so sad. People joke about it when people are reading Braille and it's a scary book. And how they, oh my gosh, this is how they look. It's not funny, guys.
Hell is hot.
Like, you're so comfortable these days. I'm not saying that you must baby these people because I promise you this, they don't want you to feel sorry for them. They are trying their level best and they darndest hardest to fit in with every normal person. They really do try. Trust me, I know. Right? They try and it's so frustrating for them. But then to make these jokes, and if a person that reads Braille is on an app, maybe they're just listening to the sound or whatever, they can't even see the visual of what's going on, of how you are mocking them. You are mocking them. It's a joke to you. It's a joke to you. It's not a joke to me. They're reading a scary book. When you watch a scary movie, something that's really, really scary, you see something really scary, you also get shocked. That is their language. Why is it a joke? Make it make sense. The people with the Tourettes and the tics, That's how they have to live their every single day lives. Why is it a joke? It's not a joke. Everybody must just lighten up. Wada. It brings me back to my point of you can only imagine how frustrating and tiring their lives are. To wake up and you start to tick. You're ticking the whole day. It's time to breathe. You know, you can feel when these tics are coming on. Some of them are so uncontrollable. You can see it's uncomfortable. It's exhausting. It's like, and then you make it a joke. It's not funny to me. And it shouldn't be funny to you. And if you are a big influencer, you don't joke about such nonsense. You should be cancelled. As much as I like Seemah, that was so rude. That was so rude. That is so rude. It's rude. You are rude. You don't consider other people's feelings. But you want people to buy your lip gloss and consider your feelings when shit is hitting the fan. Let shit hit the fan now. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Let it burn. Because it was funny to you. You're mocking them. You are mocking them. And until you have someone in your life that actually goes through these tics, these mental illnesses, even if it's not family members, maybe it's your best friend's child, until you have witnessed what that person goes through, or the child of that person goes through, then you understand how I feel, that it's not funny. It's a lot of work. The mother that I know that goes through things similar to this, she doesn't rest. She actually really doesn't rest. She never rests. Never. And then she loves her child. She's not like that monster mother that's going to put a baby in the freezer. They try their level best. Not only that, it is so expensive to take care of children that have these conditions. And you think it's a joke. And everybody must just love you because you're Seemah, you're funny. It's not funny. You're stupid. In my opinion, it's my opinion. You don't even have kids yet. Let's see how God is going to bless your situation. Let's just see. It's going to be difficult, né? When you're coming out now on interviews and saying, my child has this condition. It will be so tragic. And everybody must feel sorry for you because you're an influencer. But you forgot that video that you made. In so many different ways. Maybe it's not even going to be your kids. You could come into, and God forbid, a misfortune. Maybe you, your husband, or something like that has an accident and something happens to their brain. Now you must deal with that same thing that you were mocking and playing around with. You thought it was a joke. Now you get to live it 24/7. What you gonna do now? It's not gonna be so funny anymore, right? I think we need to think before we do these funny things that are not so funny. There are so many things that you can do to entertain people. But people's mental health issues, people's physical ailments or what have you, come on, get a life. Because you are also on the internet crying how dangerous the internet is. You're tired, mentally what. Can you imagine a person with Tourette's or tics? How tired they really are. Be normal. Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on that thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Please, guys, don't play around with these serious matters. Don't play around with people's disabilities. They don't ask, nobody wakes up or gets born asking to have any disability. You are a fully able person. You've lived your whole life like that. You don't know what that person goes through. You don't know. Maybe you don't even have people around you. Like some of us that our friends can educate us about these conditions. You don't see it firsthand. You don't see how tiring it is. Not only for that person, but their family members. And you think it's a joke because you're an influencer and everybody just loves you. It's disgusting. You're weird. You are weird. And then you get praised when people say that you look like you are taking contraceptives and that's why you're so thick.
I don't know prevention pill. I don't know. I'm a 3 even with makeup on. I don't know. Yo, because he was saying so many things. And I was like, hey man. And I didn't see the video.
No, but the thing, here's the thing. When I said all of that, people didn't like say, no, you lying.
Maybe we should question, why are you so thick? It's not nice when they do that to you and you want to say, I lost brands because you said I was so fat, I was so thick, I'm taking wada wada.
Do you know that I lost the campaign because of what you were saying about me?
You? What campaign?
I was working with the campaign.
It's not nice to you, but you play around with such important, serious matters. I know that some people out there don't consider these mothers and fathers. You know, even marriages break up when kids have these issues. They do. It's so much work. I'm telling you, I know my friend goes through it every single day of her life. She's tired, but she pushes on, she soldiers on. Don't play around with some things. Uzosola. And don't forget, if it happens to you, don't forget what you did. Because God has a way of teaching you. Not a lesson, no, but of teaching you to have humility and understanding. Can't say, I'm 22 years old, I don't really know, I'm just having some fun. No, grow up. Because in some instances, you want to be regarded as a grown up. Then grow up in every other instance, and we will treat you accordingly. We will treat you accordingly, but also respect other people and their conditions that they did not ask for. It's not a joke. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Please do take care of yourself. Bye.